Travis Hunter, Heisman campaign, rushing touchdown, first time ever, ladies and gentlemen, damn near 50 on the number one defense in the Big 12, belt to ass. Woo! Have my concerns. Gus Johnson on the big new kickoff got me fired up. Roll it, baby. Ow! You got barbecue back there and didn't invite me? When Gus Johnson wakes you up at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get going. And Buffs got going. 49-24 Utah Utes. Now, I think we can all agree it wasn't even the sexiest game. We had some incompleteness going on there. There were some times where I was like, where's the locomotive heading? Where are we going? What's happening right now? Okay? This Utah defense came out, locked it down first half. We talked about it on Thursday. I wasn't surprised. Kyle Whinahan was going to bring the bag. He was going to make sure that he did everything he could throw in the kitchen sink at the Colorado Buffs. I loved it. You wanted to see the challenge. You wanted to see their back against the wall. You wanted to see them go up against the number one team, defensively wise, in the Big 12. How do you respond? You put up 50. That's what you do. That's what you do. And it, again, was not a complete game. You heard Coach Prime at the end of the game and said, look, there were some things you could definitely grow on. And I completely agree. It was, you could, and I'm not trying to be negative, but it was just like, man, they just weren't even really firing all cylinders. We've seen games where it looked better, and they still did this well. Look, now Utah, like I said, offensively just couldn't get the ball rolling, but shout out to Isaac Wilson, Zach Wilson's little bro. Felt like he kind of had some momentums there. True freshman quarterback. Did what he could, trying to stay alive against this ferocious defense. My goodness. They were leveling that poor kid. Every chance they hit, bam, belt, ass, belt, ass. I mean, just wearing them out. Picks, fumbles. Nobody had a chance. They got a little bit of momentum going with the tight ends at that last drive to put them up 24 points. But other than that, by golly, this is where I keep going to. This defense, in the words of Joe Clapp, makes them a bona fide championship caliber team. Because not just about Shador, it's not about just Travis Hunter and Shiloh. Although, shout out to Shiloh, coming off the edge, laying the boom, causing a fumble. I mean, by golly, and we talked about it early in the week, boys and girls. This show's brought to you by BetUS. -10, I told you I felt pretty good about it. I said, look, I think they pull away at the end, and by golly, they went out running. The over the total? Stop it. Stop it. They did it themselves. They did it themselves. I'm telling you right now, we have fed we go from feeding families to feeding counties. You know what I'm saying? That's how dialed in we've been in with Colorado thus far. They can't figure out how to put the spread on them. Just telling you how it is. Check out BetUS.com. Use the code YouTube150. Get back 150% on your first deposit, then 125 on your next two when you use the code YouTube150 at BetUS.com. Come feed families. Come be a part of the crew. We're handing them out on a weekly basis. We ain't missing. Take a look at the data. Total yards, 405 yards. The Heisman campaign continues. Travis Hunter with a tip pass from Colton Hood. What I want to go over, I wrote it down. I made it in my notes. It was early on in the game. Utah's first drive. Take your mind back there. I know a lot happened, but just bear with me. We'll saw this for a moment. Picture this. They're on the goal line, third and whatever. Okay? Wide receiver rotates from this side to this side. Man to man. Travis Hunter comes flying across the field. You see him, right? Wilson hikes it. He looks immediately to that guy. That is the guy. That is the wide receiver. There's a little in and around. He's floating out. Travis Hunter sucks up to him and takes away who they're going after. I mean, runs across field through defenders, just sucks and cups to him. Takes that away. That was clearly the play. That was where Wilson was going. Suffocates that. They get the big stop, holding to 3 points. Those things right there, you have to notice. Hopefully, I mean, everybody was like Heisman campaign. But those are the plays that I love to see because those don't show up on the stat sheet. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't do anything for you. But big-time play in a big-time moment, opportunity for Utah to get a little momentum on the road. Travis goes, you're not scoring on me. No bueno. Sorry about your luck. Colton Hood, tip pass to Travis Hunter. Both incredible plays. Love that Travis got the stat, kind of like a freebie back to him, but the play came from Colton Hood. Let's call it what it is. You know what I'm saying? And the play after play with Travis Hunter, again, you just all over the field. Sometimes the stat doesn't tell you the entire story, but you got to watch the game and see what this man does. It's unbelievable. Love that they give him the little end around, his first rushing touchdown, college football history. Just add it to the stat chart. Charlie O getting his first rushing touchdown. I mean, come on. Bunch of firsts today, boys and girls. Let's go. First downs 19-13. The big thing, though, passing yards 340, rushing yards 65-15. That's their bread and butter. They want to run the football. Utah does with Bernard, I believe it is, right? That's his name. Michael Bernard, yeah. He ain't have a pot to piss in. Now, this Colorado team, again, this is what I love to see. The O-line has some struggles. Got a lot to go back and look on. And that's what excites me. You get a good time W. You make some big time plays. Get excited for that. Be thankful. Hey, big W, big time moment. You did what you were supposed to do, but you got a lot you got to clean up on. And one of these games, to have a game like this late in the season, you still win. No harm, no foul, but you learn a lot. You learn a lot. That line was getting torched. I told you this was going to be the best defense they played since Nebraska, okay? And that Nebraska line tore up that O-line. You're going to be going to a BYU. That BYU's got some good time defense. Going to the playoffs, you're going to find some teams with some good defensive lines. I'm glad they got a little bit exposed today. It's a great opportunity. It's a great building moment from this, okay? That's the positive. Be thankful it wasn't somebody else with a high-tempo offense. That's what you're going to look at it. Not trying to take away from the W, but understand where it comes from. Understand how that looked, okay? Isaiah Gus, a rushing touchdown for him, 60 yards. Draylon Miller, stepping up with Jimmy Horn out, 108 yards and 1 touchdown. Jonte Wester, come on, baby. I had him on a little something to have over 60 yards, so I'll take that. I also had a little something on Shedeur to have over 1.5 touchdowns. I'll take a little bit of that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Will Shepard or Travis Hunter, 55 yards receiving, but again, he had the 1 rushing touchdown as well. So not the stats that they love to see again when you're trying to push for a Heisman campaign, but a pick on one side of the ball, a rushing touchdown on the other side. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Tearing them up, spitting them out, belt to ass. You got to love it. Big time W. Still in the Big 12 championship. As we move on to Kansas next week, we're going to have a big week of content. You know what to do. Smash the like button. Let me know your thoughts down below. How was your feeling of the game? Did I miss something? I like to kind of do this quick raw reaction. We'll have a bigger breakdown tomorrow. Kind of let the blood settle a little bit. It's college football Saturday. I get fired up, if you can't tell. Gus Johnson, my #1 favorite commentator in the world. Okay? And Joe Klatt had me fired up. I mean, that guy does a phenomenal job. That combo right there does not get enough love. I'm just telling you that right now, but Gus Johnson spit on me, okay? That's my guy right there. These guys that I look after, that I've grown up inspiring to be like a Stuart Scott Cool on the other side of the pillow, these are where I get my inspiration, what gets me fired up to how I talk to you guys. So shout out to the GOAT, Gus Johnson, because that guy, somebody that I love and enjoy listening to him today, boys and girls. He's just he's a poet up there in the booth. I love it. Smash the like button, subscribe, keep this train rolling. Show is brought to you by BetUS. I'll see you boys and girls in the next one. Peace and love, baby.